good morning. 早晨. Here is Hong Kong. What time is it now? It's almost 3:40, right? Yes, 3:30. No, 23 minutes to 4, okay? 23 minutes, because my watch is always 3 minutes ahead of standard time, so I have to be adjusted. Okay, so let us what to go with. Yeah, the date is it's Hong Kong, Wednesday, 2nd August 2023. Okay, Wednesday. Okay, so the Dow Jones is up 63 at the time of I record it, that is plus 63. So I expect there will be a rise around say 100 points plus or minus, something like that, okay? So the Hang Seng is we have a good day and then we have a drawback a little bit, but it doesn't matter at all, this is very, very normal. Okay, so another thing is we have the side talk and update here as usual, okay? So the crude, the interest rate, well, it's just something like that, okay? Not much to talk about it, okay? All right, so we just skip them. Okay, update and side talk. Update first, okay? So I read this first, and then I try to explain it. Recent changes or backdrop, say in the index rates, okay? The first changes is pricier premium paid by future contract stakeholders. The second thing we could see is larger trading volumes concentrate around opening bell of stock exchange. Active trading in both Shanghai and Hong Kong stock exchange. So the conclusion, the indication is, is no sure winner yet, indicating, okay? So in Chinese 最近嘅改變咧個背景嘅改變咧喺呢個 index 嘅大賽就係呢個 future contract 咧就嗰個premium即係同埋嗰個 view stock 之間嘅 premium 咧就距離大咗闊咗。點解咧？咁個理由咧有好多理由嘅，唔係一個 answer can answer all the questions, okay？ 但係 most likely 咧就係 somebody bet on the futures，如果佢係 find it difficult to lay hands on actual stocks, they might as well bet on the futures. Same thing, you bet on the future contract. It's just similar bet on the actual stocks, right? In other terms, okay? So might be one of the situations is like this. The other one is the larger. So if they bet on the future, they could not get the real stock in hand. So bet on the future. So the longer trading, larger trading volumes concentrate. When there is a larger trading volume, that means there are more people interested in longs, more people interested in shorts, So they come to a confrontation a situation. And then when they're hung in balance, so the trading volume goes up, okay? But the index doesn't go up or down too much at all, okay? Sometimes it's like that. And other, question, not for all the answers, okay? All right, concentrate around the opening bell, especially opening bell. When the opening bell, there are always some overnight trade, Overnight trade, if you cannot meet the margin call, your overnight trade will be up in the market for sell or for buy, okay? That is a usual market practice, okay? So another thing is active trading in both Shanghai and Hong Kong Stock Exchange. It looks like Shanghai and Hong Kong are in same concert, okay? They are going together, right? What it tells? It tells that there's no sure winner yet, okay? The prediction was all on Dow Jones, okay? Nikkei, here you see that Nikkei also got a slice of the luck, slice of the luck here. It might, okay? So we talk this later. Okay, so since there's no sure winner, so it will come back to the original that the votes are sensational. That means the last vote is decisive. What we call the last vote. Here you can see there's no immediate winner and sensational story vote are determinant. Okay, so something, they are two hand in hand. Okay, and then now we have side talk. Now, new informative technology. Two sides of the coin. Okay, two sides of the coin means there's a good side, there's a bad side. Okay, so there's a three question. Is readiness for new changes mature? Okay. Second, a condition for changes real. Third, excessive human sacrifice. And then the conclusion is pain of necessity or ambitious excuses. Now, this is to reflect here, okay? So this talks about this. This refer to this side talk, okay? So let us read this as well. Pakistan suicide bombing with 54 deaths versus global moral and legal household cleaning job, okay? So read this verse and then I try to explain it. While EU condemns that democracy efforts are facing a setback, the reality is that from Asia, Arab countries, to South Pacific Islands or Africa blockchains, people are in search of a more fair and just humane way of living. Very important. In an era of new informative technology. Now, all in all, before the new informative technology, people live in separate castas, in separate areas, separate countries. They know something just neighborhood, okay? But other than that, they have no idea what the other people are doing. Are they doing good? Are they doing right? Okay? But now the new technology provides a very fast communicating effort. That means people can learn what other people are doing. Okay? This is very important. They can see why they are so happy. I'm not happy. Okay? And so the happy one will see why they are so unhappy. It's not fair, right? So this new informative technology have people group together, okay, and learn together and move together to a better life, okay? This is the good side. But there is the other side of the coin. This is the time. Are they ready for that? Because if you wish to live as others, to act as others, to think as others, so you must be prepared to ask others. There are some traditional culture, some traditional religious belief, some traditional education system that is not to compare with the others yet, but the time will come when you catch up, right? So are you ready for that? Okay, this is the question, okay? And then the other thing is the condition. Do you have all the conditions mature for you to move now? Or you have to wait, be patient a bit before it gets too hurry, and then what the result is? The result will be excessive human sacrifice, okay? You see all the countries in this picture, in this talk, they are having confrontation, okay? Each other confrontation. They try to remedy it, but it's the necessary of pain is people die, okay? People hurt, people relocated, people in exile, okay? This is because they are not ready yet, okay? But can they wait? So this is the question. So sometimes some administrator, they will just say, oh, this is the necessity of pain, to cover up as an excuse of the ambitions. Okay, so let us do this. 當 EU condemns 呢個 democracy 嘅 effort 個民主嘅努力係後退緊佢由佢講緊嗰個係 ETNA 係後退緊 ，OK 就係話個 reality 就係話嗰個真相個事實就係由亞洲阿拉伯嘅國家去到太平洋島嶼，去到非洲嘅板塊，人係找尋緊一個更加 fair 同埋 just 公平公正嘅人類嘅生活方式喺呢個新嘅 information technology。咁但係 at the same time， 大家都睇到有好多 bloodshed 係咪啊？有好多血腥，有好多人犧牲。OK， 咁呢個就係嗰個 confrontation 啦。呢個就係所講嘅配唔配合到？如果唔配合到嘅時候，係咪要 slow a bit？OK， 呢個係每一個國家佢哋自己嘅領導人同埋佢哋自己人民去研究個方向。OK，all right， 咁跟住而家咧就係講個 EU 嗰個 soon economy rebound 嗱，呢個就大家都知㗎啦。咁而家咧就話歐洲區咧嘅歐元區咧個經濟咧又復甦啦，又係嗰個inflation 咧係溫和，相對係可以接受因為喺咁嘅利息環境之下咧，就係可以接受咁嘅 inflation 嘅。OK， 嗱呢個就係話 lower inflation rate 同埋呢個 lower interest rate 咧，就係 twin body， 大家兩個一體嘅。個 question 就係究竟邊個有個 privilege 咧？去 voice 就係話，喂，而家係 time for change，call the change in due time， 合適嘅時間要去 lower 個分 rate 咧，邊個可以voice 佢個 opinion 而會俾人 accept 個 opinion 咧？究竟係 administrator 定係個 society 個 elite 啊，定係 commons 普羅大眾咧？嗱。大家就要思考下啦，有好多話事人佢會唔會讓一啲非話事人去做一啲決定性嘅嘢咧 ？OK， 嗱 ，this is the point to ponder. OK，the last thing is Trump continue to fight judicial headwinds。嗱，阿 Trump 又講阿 Trump 啦。阿 Trump 咧唔好唔記得佢佢仍然係一個2024年嘅 presidential 嘅 ambition 嘅 runner佢 never die， 佢個 ambition never die。 但係個 odd 咧就 against 佢啦，因為啲舊朋友咧甚至乎喺黨裏邊啲舊朋友咧都係 leaving。雖然 despite he has a big heart， 如果中意賽馬 racing 嘅都知道 big heart 隻馬係有個好大嘅雄心壯志啊，同埋有個 courage 係唔會被 discourage 嘅。OK， 咁但係除此之外，仲有咗啲乜嘢咧 ？OK，let's see。OK， 好啦，咁啊，最後而家講埋呢個睇睇個時間先 ，as usual。15 minutes, okay? 3 or 4 minutes, okay? So 個 heading 就係 nothing could go beyond fundamentals. This is always true, okay? For long, okay? For long, this is for a long time, okay? And fundamental, including shorts or longs, on the right commodity, asset,currency, everything, okay? Something is non-financial fundamental, like moral and religious, things like that. It's not within this talk, okay? Okay, so the record changes. This is before today, before the closing. This is the latest closing. Okay, before that,Future index contrast majority is not formed yet 就係個大勢都未有個明確嘅明朗嘅指示。一個明確明朗嘅指示咧，就係個 majority 咧就已經建成啦，即係話大家嘅想法、大家嘅做法都係同一個步伐啦，咁就係個 majority 啦。喺咁嘅時間咧，就係個成交咧就唔會咁大嘅。OK， 第二就係個 trading volume 咧，就 reflects that long versus short， 就係大家都旗鼓相當噶啦long 嘅人同埋 short 嘅朋友，大家都存喺呢一個 confrontation 嘅環境，大家都係 hung in balance， 係咪啊？所以你未必一定贏，佢未必一定輸，但係輸贏咧，只係喺 future contract 嗰度，所以你睇下恒生成日都係500點到1000點上落 ，OK， 就係話 ，well 你哋中意 index future 啊嘛 ，so let's play on， 係咪啊 ？Nothing else could do now， 冇乜嘢可以做而家。OK， 第二個就係話而家。上海同埋香港嘅 stock 個 exchange 咧個步伐咧就 moving in concert 嘅，就係同步嘅。你見到上海嘅股市升，香港嘅股市升，上海嘅股市慢，香港股市慢大家互相輝映。咁呢個亦都可以講叫做 efficiency 係咪啊？有陣時我哋要講翻 cost and cost 呢啲成日講過啦，唔再講啦。咁而家咧道瓊同埋 Nikkei 同埋成最近嘅分析就係咁啦。呢個就係話 historic high 最近嘅 closing 而家 right away。Stephen 仲爭幾遠？呢個就計算出嚟嘅 sequence， 喺呢度計算咗出嚟嘅 sequence 咧，你就見到似乎道瓊嘅 sequence 咧係多咗。嗱個情況咧，你一定要將佢連埋嗰個 width of 個 pacing 咧一齊計算嘅，因為佢個 width of pacing 咧係比其他嘅廣闊嘅比恒生廣闊亦都比 Nikkei 咧就唔係唔廣闊，但係 Nikkei 咧就可以忽快忽慢嘅好唔 steady， 咁所以咧而家呢個 calculation， 咁究竟邊個贏邊個唔贏咧咁就係暫時未有答案啦所以就係話冇一個叫做立即可以睇到嘅 imminent 嘅 hill 嘅 winner 咁就睇下大家嘅運氣啦。Sensational story vote 咧就決定一切啦。咁而呢個 vote 咧幾時落嚟咧？落喺邊個度咧？就 luck。OK，all right，bye bye，time's up。